The words fell softly from your lips, but they hit me like a storm. I watched our future slip away the moment you were gone. Your eyes were filled with sadness, mine were drowning in disbelief. I kept searching for a reason while you were packing up to leave. I wanted one more chance to fix it, one more night to make things right. But some hearts leave without a warning and disappear into the night. It was a goodbye I never wanted, a heartbreak I never saw. One moment you were in my arms, the next you were gone. I wasn't ready to lose you, I wasn't ready to let go. But love doesn't always ask us before it leaves us alone. It was a goodbye yeah, one I'll carry forever. Now your side of the bed is empty, your picture sits beside the lamp. I still reach for you in the darkness, forgetting where I am. The silence speaks much louder than any words we ever said. Every memory keeps replaying like a movie in my head. I keep wondering if you're thinking about the life we left behind, or if you've already found a way to leave our love outside your mind. It was a goodbye I never wanted, a heartbreak I never saw. It was a goodbye I never wanted, yeah, one I'll carry forever. If I could rewrite our ending, I'd stop the clock that night. I'd hold you closer than ever and never let go of your hand. But time keeps moving forward, no matter how hard I pray. And some doors close behind us, no matter how much we beg them to stay. It was a goodbye I never wanted, the kind that breaks us all apart, the kind that leaves 1,000 questions and an ache inside your heart. Though the years may pass between us and life may lead us far away, there'll always be a part of me still standing in that moment, holding on to a goodbye I never wanted. So if you ever think about me, know I'm still learning how to survive, because some goodbyes may happen once, but they echo for a lifetime. Mm-hmm. words were just the beginning of everything you wouldn't stay. I should've known from the first time, when our promise came too fast, that some love is built on echoes that never really last. Now I replay every moment like a song I can't delete, and every time I try to move on, it starts again on repeat. It's broken promises on repeat, playing inside my mind. Every act won't leave you lying, left me behind. You said forever like a truth, but it turned into defeat. And now I'm stuck here listening to broken promises on repeat. Your voice still lives inside my head, like it never said goodbye. But I know better now than then, how easily words can lie. I trusted every empty vow, like it meant something real. But now I understand the cost of what you made me feel. And every time I close my eyes, I hear you say again the same old promises you broke, like they never had an end. It's broken promises on repeat, like a loop I can't escape. Every memory hits the same, no matter how I change. You build a love I couldn't keep, then watched it fall beneath my feet. And now I live inside the sound of broken promises on repeat. Maybe I should stop believing in words that sound like truth, but I gave my heart too freely to everything you used. And even now I still remember every vow you let me hold. But promises don't mean forever when they're already cold. Broken promises on repeat, echoing through my days. Every time I try to heal, it rewinds the pain, and I don't know how to stop what your memory keeps complete, because love still plays inside me. There's broken promises on repeat. So I learned to live in silence, where your words still feel real. But the truth is, all I hear now is everything you didn't keep. Broken souls still dream. We walk through nights that never sleep, with scars too deep for words to keep. The world looks past our tired eyes and never asks the reason why. We've learned to smile through the pain, to stand back up after the rain. But underneath the cracked remains, there's something still refusing change. They say the broken never rise, the shattered hearts just fade with time. But they don't see what lives inside, the fire we refuse to hide. Broken souls still dream, stories left untold, of battles fought in silence cold, of nights we barely made it through, and mornings we were born anew. The mirror shows what we survived, but not the strength that kept us alive. Each crack upon our fragile skin is where the light still breaks within, and every tear we ever shed becomes the path we're moving ahead. We learn to rise from what we lose and turn the dark into the truth. Broken souls still dream, even when the world don't believe, even when the heart feels gone and everything is out of reach. We may be lost, we may be worn, but something stronger keeps us warm. A quiet voice that won't leave, that broken soul still dreams. So don't you tell us we are done, we're still becoming what we've become. From shattered pasts and empty nights, we build our own surviving life. And if the world should fall away, we'll find a reason to remain. 'Cause even in the worst we've seen, we still believe in what could be. Broken souls still dream, through the ashes, through everything, through the silence, through the storm. We keep imagining more. We are not what we have lost, we are the hope it couldn't cross. And even when the world feels mean, broken souls still dream. So let the night be long and cold, you carry light inside our souls. And when all hope feels out of reach, broken souls still dream. Broken souls still dream. The clock keeps moving on the wall, but time feels frozen since you called. The words you said still echo clear, like a nightmare I can't disappear from. I watch the rain slide down the glass, just like the memories of our past. Every second stretches into years as I'm drowning in these tears. I thought I'd be stronger by now, I thought I'd have found a way somehow, but every heartbeat pulls me back to the moment our love cracked. I'm crying in slow motion, watching my world fall apart. Every tear feels like an ocean pouring from a broken heart. I see a goodbye frame by frame, reliving every ounce of pain. No matter where I go, what I do, I'm still crying over you. The silence hangs heavy in the air, constant reminder you're not here. Your shadow lingers in every room, like a flower that forgot to bloom. I replay the night you walked away, searching for the words I should have said. maybe then you'd still be here. Instead of living in my head, the world keeps spinning all around, but I'm still stuck on common ground, trying to heal, trying to breathe, while holding on to what I can't keep. I'm crying in slow motion, watching my world fall apart. Every tear feels like an ocean, pouring from a broken heart. I see a goodbye frame by frame, reliving every ounce of pain. No matter where I go, what I do, I'm still crying over you. If I could stop the hands of time, I'd go back to that final night. I'd hold you closer, love you more, before you walked out of the door. But memories don't change the truth, and wishing can't bring back you. So I'm left with fading photographs and a love that couldn't last. I'm crying in slow motion as the seasons pass me by, still carrying all the emotions hidden behind a tired smile. Though everyone says I'll be alright, they don't see these lonely nights. The world keeps moving, but my heart won't move. It's still breaking over you. The tears fall gently one by one, like a story that's already done. Yet every drop still carries your name, and nothing feels the same. I'm crying in slow motion since the day you went away. The door closed softly, no sound at all, but I still heard it break my walls. You didn't need to say much more. I knew what silence was for. The room still smells like yesterday, like you never really went away. Every corner whispers low, things I already know. I keep pretending I'm alright, but you still feel the night. Even when you're not around, I hear your absence loud. It's the echoes of your goodbye, still living in my mind. Every word you never said, replaced inside my head. You're gone, but not erased, still haunting every space. I try to let you go, but I still hear the echoes of your goodbye. The street lights flicker like your name, calling me through every frame. I walk alone, but I can feel something that won't heal. I talk to shadows in the dark, like they might give me back your heart, but all they do is stay the same and whisper on my pain. I thought that time would quiet you, but it only made it true. The louder that I try to move, the more I hear you. It's the dream, pulling everything from me. No matter where I try to go, there's one thing I still know. I'll always feel you in the sky. The echoes of your goodbye. And when the night gets quiet again, I don't even have to try, because you're still here with me in the echoes of your goodbye. The neon lights are fading slow. Another night with nowhere to go. A lonely bar, a worn out stool, trying to forget what I lost in you. The bartender knows my name by now, sees the pain but doesn't ask how. I raise another glass to the past, knowing these memories always last. Every sip just pulls me deeper into a place I cannot leave. I keep chasing your ghost through the darkness, but you're only a dream I can't reach. Empty bottles, empty soul, trying to fill this endless hole. The whiskey burns, but not enough to numb the pain of losing us. Every drop falls like a tear for a love that disappeared. I'm surrounded by strangers, yet all alone. Empty bottles, empty soul. Empty bottles, empty soul. Your photograph still haunts my mind, like a song I can't leave behind. I hear your voice in every tune and see your face in every room. I swore tonight I'd let you go, but here I am drinking alone. The clock keeps ticking on the wall while I keep waiting for your call. The music plays our favorite song, and suddenly the night's too long. I close my eyes and there you are, the wound beneath every scar. Empty bottles, empty soul, trying to fill this endless hole. The whiskey burns, but not enough to numb the pain of losing us. Every drop falls like a tear for a love that disappeared. I'm surrounded by strangers, yet all alone. Empty bottles, empty soul. The sun will rise, but I won't change. Your memory still remains. No amount of liquor can erase the heartbreak written on my face. I've been running from the truth so long, but the silence proves you're gone. And every bottle that I drink only leaves me with more pain. Empty bottles, empty souls, still paying for the love you stole. The night grows darker, cold and slow, and I've got nowhere left to go. Every tear, every regret is something I cannot forget. I'm lost inside the wreckage of a home. Empty bottles, empty soul. The last call echoes through the room as loneliness begins to bloom. The bottles are empty on the shelf, just like the heart I have left. I saw your picture yesterday, and all the years just slipped away. The memories came rushing back, like footprints on a forgotten path. We were young, we were alive, two hopeful hearts chasing the sky. But somewhere in the turning tide, we let our forever drift by. I thought I buried every feeling, locked them deep where they couldn't grow. But one look at your smile tonight, and suddenly my heart still knows I'm falling for a lost love. A story that was written long ago, chasing shadows of yesterday, trying to hold what I can't hold. You're a chapter that is ended, yet you're the one I'm dreaming of. Somehow after all this time, I'm still falling for a lost love. The world moved on without our plans, different roads, different hands. But every now and then I wonder, what if we had one more chance? I hear your name and stop to listen, like a song I used to know. And every note reminds my heart of a place it won't let go. They say some flames burn out forever, but some refuse to fade away. Yours still glows beneath the ashes, no matter how much time has changed. I'm falling for a lost love, a story that was written long ago, chasing shadows of yesterday, trying to hold what I can't hold. You're a chapter that is ended, yet you're the one I'm dreaming of. Somehow after all this time, I'm still falling for a lost love. Maybe it's not you I miss, maybe it's the life we never lived, the promises that stayed unfinished, the love we never got to give. But when I close my eyes at night, I still see you standing there, a beautiful ghost from another time, a heart I never stopped caring for. I'm falling for a lost love, though I know you're out of reach, holding on to faded moments, and words will never get to speak. The years may keep us far apart, but they can't erase what once was. And somewhere deep inside We used to sound like perfect love, every word in harmony. But something shifted in your voice and broke the melody. Now every call feels out of place, like we're strangers in disguise. And what once felt like music, just echoes of goodbye. I try to play it like before, but nothing sounds the same anymore. The rhythm we once lived inside has slowly died. Our heartstrings out of tune, a song we couldn't fix. Every note we ever made now fades between the cracks. We try to hold the music tight, but love lost its rhythm in the fight. And now all I can hear is you. Heartstrings out of tune. The record's still spinning slow, but they don't feel like home. Each lyric cuts a little more than it ever did before. I hum the songs we used to know, but they fall apart mid-tone. Like everything we built with trust turned into dust. We danced like we'd never fall. Now silence fills it all, and I can't find the key again to where we've been. Our heartstrings out of tune, no harmony remains, just fragments of a love we had, still playing through the pain. I reach for what we used to be, but it slips away from me, and all that's left inside of you. Heartstrings out of tune. Maybe love was just a sound that time forgot to keep around. Maybe we were never meant to stay in perfect sentiment, but still I hear the ghost of us in every broken chord and dust. A symphony we couldn't sing, from breaking into waves. Our heartstrings out of tune, but I still play your name. Even when the music dies, it never sounds the same. And though the song is nearly through, I still belong to you. And every broken note I lose. Heartstrings out of tune. So I'll let the silence play where our music used to bloom, and live inside the echoes of heartstrings out of tune. Heartstrings out of tune. She used to light up every room, like sunshine breaking through the gloom. Her laughter was my favorite song, the place where my heart belonged. She held me close on lonely nights, made all my broken pieces right. But summer down that winding road. The warmth she gave began to go. I felt the distance in her touch. The silence said so very much. The girl who once would never leave became a stranger next to me. Her love turned cold, her heart let go, like winter winds and falling snow. The fire we built faded away and left me lost in shades of gray. I kept believing, holding on, even after all the warmth was gone. Now I'm standing here alone, since her love turned cold. The pictures hanging on the wall still remind me of it all. The smiles we wore, the dreams we shared, back when she still seemed to care. I tried to fix what broke apart, tried to reach her distant heart, but every bridge I built between us collapsed beneath the weight of trust. Her eyes no longer looked at me the way they did, so tenderly, and every I love you she said felt like an echo, nearly dead. Her love turned cold, her heart let go, like winter winds and falling snow. The fire we built faded away and left me lost in shades of gray. I kept believing, holding on, even after all the warmth was gone. Now I'm standing here alone, since her love turned cold. I still remember summer days when forever seemed so close. Now forever is a memory, and I'm the one who misses most. How can a heart change overnight? How can love lose all its light? I ask the stars, but they don't know why her love turned cold. Her love turned cold, her heart moved on, while I was still holding on. The promises we used to make became the pieces left to break. Though the seasons come and go, there's one thing I'll always know: the deepest pain I've ever known was when her love turned cold. Now the fire is ashes in the rain, and I'm left with nothing but the pain. She closed the door and left my soul the day her love turned cold. She wore a smile for everyone, like everything was fine. She laughed along with all her friends while breaking deep inside. No one noticed how her eyes stayed fixed upon the floor, or how she whispered to herself when she closed her bedroom door. She carried storms behind her heart, hidden beneath the light, and every tear she couldn't show kept her awake at night. Her tears were invisible, but the pain was always real. She mastered how to hide the hurt could truly see. Her tears were invisible. He promised her forever once, then left without a trace. And ever since that day she wore a sadness on her face. Though she tried to move ahead, some wounds refused to heal. She learned how to survive the days, but not how not to feel. The memories stayed like shadows, following everywhere she'd go. And every night she'd fight a war nobody else would know. Her tears were invisible, but the pain was always real. She mastered how to hide the hurt and bury what she'd feel. The world saw someone beautiful, someone strong and capable, but nobody could truly see. Her tears were invisible. Sometimes the loudest cries are silent, and the deepest wounds don't bleed. Some hearts break behind closed curtains where no one else can see. She wasn't looking for attention or sympathy from anyone. She simply needed someone to ask if she was okay. Her tears were invisible, like rain before the storm. She kept carrying the weight alone, trying to stay strong. One day the sun may find her and heal what time couldn't mend, but until then she'll keep pretending while fighting battles within. The world may never fully know the pain she carried through it all, because her tears were invisible, but they were there all along. Behind every smile there may be a story. Behind every silence there may be pain. And sometimes the strongest hearts are breaking in ways no one can explain. Her tears were invisible, yet they fell like the rain. The bed still holds your side of space, even though you're long gone. I talk to shadows in the dark, pretending you're still around. Your sweater hangs behind the door, like you might walk in again. But every night I face the truth, you're only in my head. I know the past can't hold me close, but I don't know how to let you go. Every breath I take alone feels like I'm holding ghosts. I'm holding on to ghosts of everything we used to be. A love that never really left, but never came with me. I reach for what is gone, in the dark where I stay lost. I'm still loving what's not there, still holding on to ghosts. hear your laughter in the wind through the empty city streets, and every stranger passing by looks a little like you to me. I replay the last goodbye like it's something I can change, but the more I try to hold on, the more it fades away. And I keep chasing what's not real, just to feel the way I feel. But every memory I chase turns to empty space. I'm holding on to ghosts that don't know I'm still here, living in the moments that disappear each year. I call your name at night, but no one ever comes close. I'm still trapped inside the past, still holding on to ghosts. Maybe love don't really die, it just learns to haunt the mind, and what we lost stays behind like echoes in the night. If I could break these chains inside, I'd leave your memory behind. But even when I try to run, you're still the only one. I'm holding on to ghosts in places no one sees, a broken kind of love that still lives inside of me. And even if I know I should let your memory go, my heart still won't release the ghost you left with me. So I sleep with empty silence and wake up to the same, still whispering your name, to ghosts that never change. The story ended long ago, or at least that's what they say. You packed your dreams and walked away, while I watched forever fade. The final chapter closed that night, the last goodbye was spoken then. But even after all the silence, my heart refused to let it end. Some people leave and disappear like footprints washed away by rain, but you became a part of me, a beautiful and endless pain. I loved you past the end, past the moment we said goodbye, past the tears, past the lonely nights, past every reason why. Not just yet. And long after you were gone, you were the love I couldn't forget. I loved you past the end. The seasons changed around my life, new faces came and went, but none could take the place you left or fill the emptiness. I learned to smile, I learned to cope, I learned to hide the ache. But every time I heard your name, the cracks began to break. Time kept moving faithfully, yet somehow I stood still, because some hearts keep loving even after they've been killed. I loved you past the end, past the moment we said goodbye, past the tears, past the lonely closing of our story, past the dreams that fell apart, past the fading of your memory. Even now a part of me still whispers your name in the dark, because some loves never really die. They simply learn to live inside the heart. I loved you past the end, and maybe I always will. The book is closed, the page is done, the final line has long been read. But somewhere between the last goodbye and forever, I loved you past the end. I know the shape you left behind in every corner of my mind. The space you used to always take is something I can't replace. I count the hours like a prayer, pretending you are still somewhere. But all I learn again and again is how to live without your name. It's strange how quiet love becomes when it's already undone. I didn't forget your face, I memorized your absence. I memorized your absence like a song I never chose. Every silence knows your name. Every shadow shows I don't need to close my eyes to see where you once stood in light. Because you're gone, but still you dance in the way I miss your absence. The chair you used to sit in still feels heavier than it should, like it's holding all the words we never understood. I talk to the air like it's you there, knowing nothing answers back. But even emptiness can learn the way you left like that. No photograph could ever show the weight of letting go. Because what hurts the most, I guess, is what I still remember less. I memorize your absence in every breath I take, in every road I shouldn't walk, in every move I make. You're not here, but still you stay, in every empty space you made. And I can't seem to escape. I memorized your absence. Maybe love is what remains when someone walks away. Not the presence, not the touch, but what we couldn't save. And I don't know if I should heal or keep the way I feel, 'cause losing you became the only thing that's real. I memorized your absence like it's written in my soul, a permanent reminder of what I can't let go. And even if I try to live, there's a part of me that stays forever lost inside the that still feel like your name. Because loving you in silence means I memorized the pain. The room was quiet, nothing left to say. Just two broken hearts drifting away. Your trembling hand slipped out of mine, like sand disappearing with time. The moonlight fell across your face. I memorized every line, every place, knowing this moment wouldn't survive the night our love stopped being alive. I saw the tears you tried to hide and felt the distance growing wide. We were standing close yet miles apart, listening to the breaking of our hearts. So give me one last kiss before goodbye, one last chance to look into your eyes. Let me hold the pieces of what we were before forever becomes a blur. One last touch before you walk away, before our memories begin to fade. If this is truly our final night, give me one last kiss before goodbye. The photographs still hang on the wall, silent witnesses to it all. Smiling faces from better days, now covered by the pain we couldn't erase. I wanted to stop you from leaving then, to make us whole and start again. But some roads lead in different directions. No matter how strong the connection, your voice was shaking when you spoke. Every word felt like it broke. The future we once planned together fell apart like stormy weather. So give me one last kiss before goodbye, one last chance to look into your eyes. Let me hold the pieces of what we were before forever becomes a blur. One last touch before you walk away, before our memories begin to fade. If this is truly our final night, give me one last kiss before goodbye. Maybe someday we'll understand why love slipped through our hands. Maybe time will ease the ache inside, but tonight there's nowhere left to hide. The clock keeps moving, hearts keep breaking. Some dreams aren't ours for taking. Still I trade everything I own for one more moment before you're gone. So give me one last kiss before goodbye, before I watch our story die. Let me feel your heartbeat one last time. dance tonight. Give me one last kiss before goodbye. Your lips touched mine, then you turned away and took the sunlight from my days. Now all I have are tears to cry, and that last kiss before goodbye. Lost inside your voice, I still hear you in the silence, even when you're not around. Like your words became a shadow that follows every sound. Every call I never answered, every message left unread. Now they echo in the corners of everything I said. I try to drown you out with time, but you're still inside my mind. And every moment I recall, I lose myself in all of it. I'm lost inside your voice, it plays inside my head. Every word you ever said is something I can't forget. You're gone but still you stay in every possible way, and I don't know how to escape. I'm lost inside your voice. The radio turns into you and songs I used to know. Even strangers on the street somehow speak your tone. I try to find a quiet place where I can breathe again, but every silence turns into the sound of where you've been. And I replay our conversations like they never end, hoping I might find a way to hear you less again. I'm lost inside your voice, it follows me at night, like a memory that refuses to give up on the light. I close my eyes, you're still there, every word still in the air, and I don't know how to break being lost inside your voice. Maybe love is just a sound that never really dies. It lingers long after the truth has said its last goodbye. And even if I learn to move or try to find my way, a part of me will always stay where your echoes play. I'm lost inside your voice, and I don't want to be found, because even though it hurts me, it's the only love I've known now. You're gone but never gone, you still live in every song, and I don't know how to choose being lost inside your voice. So I let the silence fade while your memory stays close, because no matter where I go, I'm lost inside your voice. We didn't break, we didn't even try to stay. It slipped away so quietly, like it was meant to fade that way. No shattered plates, no angry words, just silence growing in the room. Two hearts that used to beat as one, now barely even move. We watched it fall without a sound, like it was already gone. And neither of us reached for love, we just let it drift along. We died without a fight, no final word, no last goodbye. Just two shadows walking out of everything we left behind. No tears, no breaking glass, just a love that couldn't last. And now I live with what went wrong. We died without a fight. I still remember softer days when everything felt real. But somewhere in the changing times, we stopped saying what we feel. I should've pulled you closer then, but I let you slip away. Maybe you were waiting too for me to make you stay. But love don't always end in fire, sometimes it just runs cold. And what we had became a ghost neither of us could hold. We died without a fight, no storm, no crashing sky, just two hearts that gave up slow without asking why. I thought love would break and bleed, but it just disappeared from me. And now I'm left to understand. We died without a fight. Maybe that's the hardest part, not losing you in pain, but watching something beautiful just quietly fade away. No battle left for either side, no reason left to try, just the echo of a love we lost without even saying goodbye. We died without a fight, and I still don't know why. If we had one moment left, would we have changed our minds? But silence took us both that night, and love just slipped from sight. Now all I have is what we were before we died without a fight. No thunder, no goodbye, just two hearts that let love die. We built a world from fragile dreams, with shaking hands and hopeful seams. Every promise felt so short, like nothing could break what we were. But time has a way of changing hearts, of tearing even the strongest apart. What once was whole is now undone, and I'm standing where we begun. I thought forever meant we'd last, but forever slipped so fast. Now all I hold are broken signs of a love that crossed the line. Love that I can't rebuild anymore. Every memory still burns, every lesson never learned, and all I am is what remains of love and all its pain. Love left me in ruins, and I don't know who I am anymore. Your voice still echoes in the halls, like a ghost that never falls. I reach out, but you're not there. Just empty spaces everywhere. The photographs don't lie to me, they show what used to be, a version of myself I lost when love showed me its cost. I tried to fix what couldn't heal, to make it something real again, but some endings don't restart, they only leave their mark. Love left me in ruins, no shelter from the storm it made. Every piece of me is scattered in the promises we made. I'm walking through the aftermath of everything we had, and all that's left inside of me is everything we had. Love left me in ruins, and I'm still trying to understand. Maybe some love stories end, not with words but with the wind, leaving echoes in the dust of what once was us. And though I know I should move on, some part of me holds on to the wreckage and the flame, to every bit of pain. Love left me in ruins, but I'm learning how to stand from the ashes of forever. I rebuild what I am, though I'm broken I survive, still reaching for the light. Even ruins can become a place where hope is born. Love left me in ruins, but I'm still here tonight. And if you ever think of me, no, I'm not the same. But even in the ruins, I still whisper your name. Love that couldn't stay. We were a spark in the pouring rain, two hearts dancing through the pain. You held my hand and promised me a forever we were meant to see. We painted dreams across the sky, believing love would never die. But seasons change and people do, and somehow I ended up losing you. I still remember your gentle touch, the little things that meant so much. Now all I have are memories, floating like leaves in the breeze. It was a love that couldn't stay, a beautiful light that faded away. We gave our hearts, we gave our all, but sometimes Your photograph still holds your smile, frozen in a happier time. And every song we used to play brings back pieces of yesterday. I walk the roads we used to know, searching for a place to let go. But every corner, every view still whispers softly about you. I never thought goodbye would come or leave me feeling so undone. But here I am with empty hands, trying to understand. It was a love that couldn't stay, a beautiful light that faded away. We gave our hearts, we gave our all, but sometimes love still falls. I keep reaching through the dark, trying to find where we fell apart. You're gone, but the feelings remain for a love that couldn't stay. Maybe we met at the wrong time, maybe our stars failed to align, maybe some stories are meant to end even when you don't want them to. But if I had the chance again, I'd still choose you through the pain, because even broken memories are treasures I can't replace. It was a love that couldn't stay, yet it never truly went away. It lives inside these scars I hide, and in the tears I cry at night. Though the years may carry me far, you'll always be a part of my heart. Some loves leave, but never fade, like our love that couldn't stay. The moon still shines above the same, but nothing feels quite the way it came. And every beat inside my heart still mourns the love that couldn't stay. Everyone says time heals the pain, that the sun will shine after the rain. They tell me I'll find someone new, but they don't know the truth about you. I've learned to smile when people ask, I've gotten good at wearing a mask, but underneath this calm I show, there's a heart that won't let go. The years keep passing by, yet your memory survives. And every road I travel down still somehow leads me back around. My heart never moved on, even when the days turned into years. Still remembers every word, every laugh, every tear. I may have learned to live without you, but I never learned to be strong. The world kept moving forward, but my heart never moved on. I still hear echoes of your voice in quiet rooms and crowded noise. I still see pieces of your smile and strangers I pass every mile. I've tried to leave the past behind, but your shadow stays in my mind. Some loves fade with time and space, yours still lingers in every place. I packed away the photographs, yet the memories always here. Maybe some goodbyes are written to be carried year after year. And though I know you're gone for good and life has changed so much since then, if you walk back into my world, I'd probably fall again. My heart never moved on, still holding on to yesterday, still searching through the memories that time could never take away. I've watched the seasons come and go, I've heard 1,000 different songs, but every beat inside my chest still whispers where you belong. The years moved on without us, the nights kept carrying on, but somewhere deep inside of me, my heart never moved on. So if you ever think of me, know a part of me stay behind, waiting in the place we left, with a heart frozen in time. A heart that never moved on. The room is quiet, way too still, like it's holding back the truth. Every second feels so loud without the sound of you. I trace the lines you used to touch in empty sheets and fading light, and every breath I take alone feels heavier tonight. I thought my heart would learn to heal, to forget the way it feels, but every beat just calls your name, like nothing ever changed. It's my lonely heartbeat, echoing in memory, pounding in the silence where your love used to be. Every rhythm feels like pain, every pulse just says your name. I can't escape, I can't defeat my lonely heartbeat. I walk through crowds but feel unseen, like I don't belong anywhere. Your absence follows like a shadow, breathing in the air. The music plays our favorite song, but now it cuts too deep, 'cause every lyric drags me back to promises we keep. I try to drown it in the noise, but I still hear your voice inside the spaces in between. You're still a part of me. It's my lonely heartbeat, calling out but no reply, beating like a question that I still don't know why. Every moment feels like loss, every second counts the cost. I can't escape, I can't defeat my lonely heartbeat. If I could stop the way I feel, like silence every sound, but even in the darkest night, your memory is loud. And maybe some hearts never learn how to stop what still returns. They just keep breaking quietly inside their own heartbeat. It's my lonely heartbeat, still reaching out for you, beating in the darkness like it doesn't know what to do. I smile but I can't hide all the emptiness inside. No matter how I try to leave, you live inside of me. My lonely heartbeat still belongs to you. When the world goes silent and I'm alone again, I hear it whisper softly,